Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to my top most listened to music of 2025. So albums, artists, songs, and I think some other stuff that they do include in here. But before we get into it, I kind of have a little bone to pick with this whole replay wrapped situation that's going on, because these lists come out in the beginning of December. Is December not part of 2025 or any other year? I don't know exactly when the cutoff date is for the data that they collect. Like, when do they stop collecting the data? I've heard different things. I've heard end of October, I've heard middle of November, but honestly, I wish they would stop on the 31st, like the year does, and then give it to us like beginning of January. I like that so much better, because why isn't December included? Is December included in the year before? So like, will this December's music be included for the 2026 wrap up? I don't know. I've actually managed to stay away from looking at this for a whole week. I might have kind of an idea of what my top songs are and most listened to music is, just based off of, I feel like I'm pretty predictable in what I listen to. I'm trying to get into more artists and listen to more music, so that's a goal for 2026, is to do that and record it for you guys. Let's get right into it. Okay. This is my replay my highlight reel. Yeah, July, August, September, October. How does it have December down here? Like, I'm still listening to music in December. Play your highlight reel. Actually, I didn't realize I was gonna have to put my headphones on for this. Okay, let's see. It's going too fast. No, I can't watch the video. Hold on, I might have to go through this manually. Okay, well, I'll do it this way. Okay, so top artist of the year was Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, Gracie Abrams, and Role Model. And as I said, not super surprised by any of this, just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm predictable. And Taylor, Sabrina, and Tate all came out with new albums this year, right? So that also doesn't surprise me, because I tend to listen to an album, like once it comes out, I'm listening to it constantly on repeat. So that doesn't surprise me. And I also went to a Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, and Role Model concert this year, so I tend to listen to their music more to prepare for it. So there's that. Okay, top songs. Sally When the Wine Runs Out, 46 plays. Old Recliners, 45 plays. Sports Car, 45 plays. Okay, so those two are tied then for number 2. Some Protector, 39 plays. Two Hands, 38 plays. So, am I surprised? I didn't think I listened to Sally as often as I did. Okay, top albums. 49 total albums. Does that mean I only listen to 49 albums, like in rotation? How does that work? I'm not sure. Okay, so Close to What? 542 minutes. I know I definitely shuffled that one a lot. Man's Best Friend. If you guys want to see the full reaction to that album, it's on this channel, or you can check it out on my Patreon, like the full songs and everything. You can go there. The Life of a Showgirl also doesn't surprise me. Kansas Anymore. The Longest Goodbyes specifically, so probably a lot of the deluxe tracks, because I believe that the original album was on my Wrapped last year. And then finally, Taylor Swift bonus track version. That one I actually am very surprised about. Well, maybe it was the beginning of the year. I don't know. Okay. Top genres: pop, alternative, country, teen pop, R&B, and soul. I don't know what's like considered what genre anymore, because I feel like a lot of people kind of blend genres or do their own thing. So I don't know what, like pop, I get it. Like that's probably Taylor, Sabrina, Tate, right? Where I don't know where the alternative would come from. Country, I listen to a little bit. Moving on to your top, can I read? This is your 2025 by the month. Okay, artist by month. Taylor. Okay. February's Role Model, which is when I went to see Role Model. March is Gracie. Oh, tops. Oh, I have to go and click into it. There we go. Okay. Gracie, March. Role Model in April. May, June, Taylor. July, August, September, Sabrina. October is Taylor again. And then November is Tate. December says keep listening, so maybe if I check again at the end of the month, it'll update it, but I don't know how that works, so. Okay, that was the artist by month. Next up is going to be the top songs by month. January, Scorsese Baby Daddy, which does make sense because I do remember listening to that song a lot. February, Old Recliners. March, Means I Care. I think that song is underrated on the album. Such a good one. April, Sun Protector. May, Old Recliners. June, Manchild. July, Busy Woman. August, The Subway. September, Nobody's Son. Honestly, I think it might be my favorite song off that album as well. Like, it's just so good. Okay. October, The Fate of Ophelia, which doesn't surprise me either. November, Tit for Tat. I feel like my taste is just very basic, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but nothing on here is really surprising me other than the Taylor Swift's debut album being on my most listened to for the year, which is very surprising to me. Albums by month. Let's see. January was the SOS Deluxe SZA's album, which I need to re-listen to that one because it's such a good album, and I feel like I didn't fully listen to appreciate it, I guess, when the original came out, so I need to go back and listen to that. February and March, So Close to What? That's when it came out, right? April, Kansas Anymore. May, Harry's House. Was not expecting that. Harry's House, wow. Good album also. June, Manchild Single. Oh, it's probably, yeah, because it counts it as an album, which I don't understand why. July, Short and Sweet Deluxe. August, September, Man's Best Friend. And then October and November, The Life of a Showgirl. These playlists and stations. Oh, here are my top playlists, which also doesn't surprise me. I feel like I don't do playlists a lot because I tend to hyperfixate on whatever the song I like at the moment is. So the heavy rotation mix makes sense because changes, I think, weekly, and that's just, it makes me probably sick of the music I'm constantly listening to because I'll just put it on and I won't try something else. And I think another reason is because if I'm gonna find new music, I want to film it for you guys. So I tend to listen to the same things over and over again on my own time. Total stations, yeah, that makes sense. My station, which is like my discovery station, Tate McRae, yeah. Olivia Rodrigo and similar artists. I mean, these all make sense to me. Milestones. Okay, that's kind of what I was interested in seeing. I feel like it's not very well organized on here. Let's see. 25,000 minutes listened. 25,000 songs listened to, and 500 artists listened to. Okay, so, and those ones are still, I guess, being counted for this month. And then last year, my top artist was Taylor. Doesn't surprise me. So same this year. Top song last year was Risk, which I absolutely loved, the Secrets of Us album. Not more than Good Riddance, though, I don't think. So Sally was my top, and then top album for this year was So Close to What, and last year it was The Secrets of Us. Okay, and then I have a soundtrack for it. I'm gonna watch the little reel and see if there's any more information. I'm gonna mute it. 32 of 324 artists. You stayed loyal to this artist, Taylor. Yep, we did know that. First play was January 4th. Okay. Each month brought new memories. And these artists were by your side. Okay, so here's the artist by month, right? Sabrina Carpenter was top artist 3 months in a row. Also not surprising. Let's see. Is that one song became your new anthem? Sally. Also, like I said, not surprised. First played February 13th, so that's when the album came out. 49 albums rotation. Like I said, still super surprised about the debut album being in there. But not a bad thing. Your top 2024 genre, which is pop, also doesn't necessarily surprise me, but I didn't think I listened to that much country this year, and I was surprised that was in there too, I guess. But maybe because I don't listen to a ton of variety in genres, that it just showed up. And there is my 2025 replay from Apple. I wonder how accurate it is, because I do know a lot of people say that it's not. I don't know. I also have the Stats FM, Stats AM, and it's basically an app that does all of the data for your Wrapped and stuff. So I did periodically check that out through the year. I am interested to see what it says. Okay, and I just pulled up Stats FM on my phone. I'll insert some screenshots and stuff so you guys can see. Let's see, artists first. It is the same, and then after role model for number 5, it goes Ariana Grande, SZA, Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles, Casey Musgraves, Audrey Hobart, Chappell Roan, Ethel Cain, Maisie Peters, Phoebe Bridgers, Noah Kahan, Renee Rapp, Lizzie McAlpine, One Direction, and then Lady Gaga. So the top 5 on both were the same, but the top songs, I guess they're also the same. So they might be more accurate than I thought originally. And let's see, top songs and then albums. Top albums also the same. Okay, I guess it's good to know then that they are pretty similar. So hopefully that means they're more accurate then. Maybe it's not, because I guess they both get their data from the same place, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have seen a few comments and recommendations, or I should say one. I've seen one comment to do the newer, it's not new anymore, but it's newer, the Lola Young album. So I do plan on doing that because I am interested in her music and I know she has a very amazing voice, so I want to look into that. And then I've got some more stuff planned for this next year, so hopefully it goes to plan and I can get that out for you guys. I want to try to post more often. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to leave a comment on other things you want me to react to, or even just leave your top artist in the comment. I'd be curious to know. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.